Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing what do people secretly want to say? And I got this idea from Tough Doll Tarot, okay? I discovered her channel like 2 days ago and I literally fell in love. Like I was like, "Oh my god." I love the vibe. I love the style. I just love everything. I feel like you guys will love her too. So please check her channel out. But please check her out. She looks very lovely and her channel is so amazing aesthetically wise. And yeah, so we have here three beautiful piles. Pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number one, let's find out what do people secretly want to say to you. And don't mind the noise, my dog is having dinner. So let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to pile number one? And warning, my readings are extremely accurate. So if it's not clicking after the first, I say 5 minutes, you should pick another pile. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? I heard something, but I'm going to see if it's true. People want to secretly say to you that your family is messy as hell. They want to say that your family is very messy or like controlling or like obsessive or like rude or mean. Someone here wants to judge your family. They want to let you know, your family are pieces of, you know what I mean? And pile number one, I'm so sorry. No, because it's true. Like, you could be like the coolest individual ever, but like if your family are like a little bit off, people would definitely say the whole apple doesn't fall too far from the tree type of thing. But I feel like pile number one, you are extremely different than many people that are around you. People want to say that you are actually very different from your family. That's what people secretly want to say. Yeah, I think that's also the message coming in here. People secretly want to say that you are way different than the people that you grew up around or the people that you live around, whether it's that you live in a small town, around people that have really weird views and beliefs. Okay. People secretly want to say, how are you getting your money? Like, people secretly want to know, how are you saving so much money? How do you get to that level financially that you do get? Like, people want to know. Someone also wants to secretly say to you that there is a Queen of Swords. There is an air sign woman that's very jealous of you right now. Someone wants to say that to you. Like, that person is jealous of your stability or what you have in life. Okay? And that person can come off as extremely nice in your life. Extremely nice. It had me thinking about somebody in specific. So there's like this person, oh my god, I don't want to get too personal, but sometimes like when I say these stories, it really be hitting for a lot of you guys. So I see the correlation of why I start to think about certain things that happen. So it like has me thinking about somebody in my life that has done me dirty so many times. But because of how I am connected to the person, I almost have to be around them. Okay, and what can I say? The person can come off as extremely kind, especially in front of others. Like, oh my god, I just got you this gift. Oh my god, do you want some of these cookies? Oh my god, like I love your outfit. Oh my god, you look so cute. But me and her, me and the person both know what they've actually done behind the scenes. Like, I've known of the things that they've done behind my back. Like, it's pretty like aware, you know what I mean? And it's so hard to kind of like brush them off without looking like a bad person. Without looking like a bad person. Because the thing is, you know, thank you so much for being such a good person. But it's like, it doesn't hit the same to receive nice gestures from someone that you know can literally destroy you at any second. Like any little moment, like they can just like decide to flip on you. Like they just, or they've done it in the past. It's just, it doesn't feel right. Maybe sometimes I do feel like like an ungrateful, grudgy ass. But guys, I feel like you don't need to let somebody play you 2-3 times to know that they're a messed up individual, or that they have something going on in their lives where you're not correlating, right? And it's this case, like it's been happening like a lot of times. Well, it has happened a lot of times because now I have my boundaries, of course. Like, thank you for the cookies, but goodbye. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is with me. But someone wants to say that someone in your life like that you need to watch out for. And it could be like an older woman, like it could be like an older family member that is watching or seeing this, or like somebody very young, somebody younger that is seeing this happen. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? People secretly want to say that you're always doing well for yourself, but it's like, you know, people don't want to make it sound like they're a fan. Like, oh my God, pile number one, like, you know, you inspire me. Like, I love to see you grow and glow. I love it. Yeah, people like secretly wish they can tell you that. And how you're like so positively viewed by a lot of people. Like, pile number one, you definitely have like a really good reputation behind your back. Okay? You have good credit in the social world. All right? I don't feel like you have a reputation of being someone you're not, or being cruel. People would secretly want to say as well that they see you growing, even if, you know, the growth doesn't really show, or you're like not showing it off, or not showing your growth or your gains to other people. They see it and they will secretly like to tell you. But, you know, they might feel like they're all in your business if they do, right? Page of Swords. People also would secretly want to tell you that they like how you can get your mind off of people, and how you don't take things that others do so seriously. Like, people secretly want to say, like, they really like how nonchalant, or how you just throw everything to the back burner when it comes to people, drama, things. And let's be honest, maybe that's not the case for you. Maybe the case is you go cry about it, or you just think about it, or you complain about it, maybe to yourself, maybe to people that you really love. But to a lot of people, it seems like you just brush things off. It kind of makes you look a little bit gangsta. Makes you look like you are tough, or like you don't let no one really play with you, or like, how can I put it to words? Like tussle with you, like very cold exterior, like a really strong exterior, but like someone with like emotions, like someone that cares about others' feelings, someone that's very down to earth and humble, but at the same time, you don't take things that are not benefiting you seriously. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? That somebody wants to secretly say that you don't have to choose someone that doesn't want to choose you. Maybe some of you guys are going through relationship issues, or you're like in a relationship where things are not really moving forward. People want to secretly say, but they don't want to tell you because, the thing is that a lot of people don't like to get in people's relationships drama. You know what I mean? Like, it's very common because many of us have gone through situations where, we put our 2 cents in and then we look like the bad guy, right? So just know that sometimes people that love us are not really going to comment on our love life like that, right? But someone will secretly want to tell you that you don't deserve what you're going through and that maybe it's time to move on, okay? To find better. And the thing with a lot of people that we stay in situations that, we think are going to change, but 2, 3, 4 months change. I mean, change is nothing, right? And we get so stuck on these highs, right? Every time this person gives us a high, we feel good, and just for them to make us feel worse or like bad the same way, whatever. You guys get what I mean? But sticking around doesn't really do anything for you, but show you constantly and every time how much that person doesn't care. Okay, I've seen it with everybody. I've seen it with myself. You try to see the good, you try to see the future, but sweetheart, we can't live for the future. The future is now, right now as we speak. The present, because the present is what, a gift? They always say the present is a gift, but honestly, it's true if you really think about it. So pile number one, somebody really wishes to tell you, like, secretly, like, like, you are so much better than this person. You're so much better than this. You deserve everything that you want. The ring, the kids, the stability, the faithfulness. You deserve it all. You don't need to settle, okay? It's not like you have like a little bucket and you just get to pick whatever's in there. No, sweet. You have a limitless, unlimited options in love, okay? And yeah, someone would love to secretly tell you, like, sweetheart, if only you knew how many options you can get. Okay, you deserve so much better. And this is somebody around you that sees how you're feeling, but they don't really want to comment on it because they don't know how would you feel if they get in your business. You know what I mean? And I'm the same way, okay? If you ask me for advice, maybe I'll tell you, you deserve better. But other than that, I don't think you'll get nothing else out of me. Because think about it like this. I can want so much for you, but if you're not ready for that, like, I'll be wasting my time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be ready to leave a relationship. You have to be ready to leave toxic people and patterns behind. Like, you're not just going to quit smoking because I say, hey, smoking can cause cancer. You're going to stop smoking whenever you feel like it. You know what I mean? The same thing when you're in relationships that don't serve you. That's why sometimes people just mind their business. You know what I mean? But someone here really believes that you deserve so much better and you deserve to move forward. Another person secretly wants to say that someone's ex keeps talking about you. Someone secretly wants to tell you that, but maybe you're in a relationship now and they kind of don't want to bring it up, all right? They kind of don't want to let you know that. But someone secretly wants to say that if an ex comes back, you better not go back because this person has not really changed with the 3 of Wands. It's just like they're just ready for a whole new other toxic cycle. And yeah, I be having people always ask me, should I go back to my ex? Should I do this? Should I do that? And you got to understand that where there was once love, there will always be love. Where there was fire, there will always be ashes. But you're not going to pick up the ashes and start to light the damn fire again. You're not, right? So it's okay to think about exes and people in the past, but they're there for a reason. Don't push yourself into another cycle. I'm telling y'all don't want to do it. I be going back and I be going through the same cycles. It's like wasting your damn time. It's like wasting your damn energy. Why do people do that? Because we genuinely feel like people change, and that's really beautiful. I think it's so beautiful how us humans, we forgive people, but shit, sometimes we have to go through those lessons again to remember. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number one? That people always find drama with you because of what you have or what you get. Like, if you be feeling like left out or sad or alone, pile number one, it's because people in your life are constantly comparing themselves to you. And in return, it turns these actions into wanting to leave you out or cause stress or problems in your life. But with the strength, people secretly want to say that you still conquer after all. You still show your best version. You still glow better. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2, let's find out, what do people secretly want to say to you? Let's see. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 2? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 2? People secretly want to say that they see you've changed. They see you've changed. Whether it's that you became more soft spoken, maybe you stopped yelling, maybe you got more patience, or maybe you just like rather be alone, or you rather just be to yourself. Like, you don't really care for company, or you don't care for others to be around you anymore. And I'm getting like the vibe of someone that, like, maybe you always like to have company. Maybe you've always like had to go somewhere with someone, had to do something with someone, had to have someone around you. And I feel like that's changed. Or maybe you've changed in a way where you protect yourself or your information more. For some here, people wish to tell you that, or secretly want to tell you that you've matured more. And I feel like they don't want to say that because maybe some people don't want to make you think that you're childish, that you used to be childish, but more that they don't feel as comfortable to tell you that. People secretly want to say that they don't know who you are. Like, they really are very surprised by the person that you have become. People secretly want to say that you are adulting more, and you can be someone that's an adult already, but it's almost like people felt like you were emotionally immature. Maybe you took things too personally. Maybe you had like this flight or fight type of vibe. You know what I mean? But a lot of change. Wheel of Fortune. A lot of changes. I hear a lady yelling outside. I really feel like a fiery energy like has calmed down with this group. I hear silence. I hear just a calm energy. People secretly want to say that you're very creative and that You are a heavy manifester, because a lot of the things that you've said or came out of your mouth, or things that maybe you put out there, actually happened. Like, maybe you said you will go to law school, or maybe you will lose 30 pounds, or you said you will buy that car, you said you will start that job, and you did. And you continue to go through with your word, okay? People secretly want to say that they're constantly studying you. Oh my God. Like a study. Maybe you felt like you've always been watched, or like people were always quick to criticize you or judge you. This is the group that has taken all their life experiences, put them in a bowl, and made a recipe for change. I'm so proud of you, if no one has told you that. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of the person that you have become. Okay? I feel like it's hard for people to secretly say that, because now you're like definitely the full package, pal number 2. You don't understand. Okay? I feel someone here is just, you could be very beautiful, very stunning, but your attitude, or like maybe your emotions, didn't really support that. Like, you were, it's like you have it all, but there's something about your emotions or your attitude that would really like knock all that down, or like not make it count. Okay? But it's something about a glow from the from the exterior, a glow from the inside, that has nearly shocked people. And people secretly want to say, like, we see you, we just don't know you. You know what I mean? They don't know you. You are intimidating a lot of people right now. Pile number 2, people don't know what to expect. And I feel like people secretly want to say, are you just acting? Or like, is the real you gonna come out at any second? Please let us know. Right? Let's see here. Let's see. What do people secretly want to say to my pal 2? What do people secretly want to say to my pal 2? You're taking it all right now. People secretly want to say that they love the way you look, that you're looking stunning, okay? You're looking like the best version of yourself at this current moment. That's what people secretly want to say. But I feel like they won't say it is because they feel like you already know that. Maybe you've been posting more. Maybe you've been feeling yourself more. Maybe you've been, being more of a social butterfly, putting yourself out there, putting your business out there. And when I mean business, like a business that you own, all right? Not your personal business, right? But these people secretly want to say that everything has worked in your favor so far. Regardless of your past and regardless what people have done to you, it's like the justice is still in your favor. At the end of the deck, we have here the 6 of Swords, moving on. People secretly want to say that you have really moved on from your past and who you once were. You're not really interested in what interested you back in the day. Okay? It really reminds me of someone that maybe would always feel offended, would always want to clap back, would always want to yell, scream, or try to prove their point. Not very classy, maybe very ghetto, you know what I mean? When you want to fight and stuff, and Now it's like that's not who you are. It's more like if people look for drama outside or, any type of drama, you're just like, okay, and move on. Like, I'm too good to lower myself. I'm too good to, partake in this argument. To the point where you'll be the type of person that if someone says something very incorrect, you're the type to try to defend and argue and be like, you're wrong. Um, Now it's more like you can like hear someone say the most ridiculous things and hey, that's what they think. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't even try to argue it back. You won't even try to fight it back. Okay? Non-argumentative, non-confrontational. Oh, they said that? Well, I wish them well. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy. It's giving very uppity here. It's giving very prestige. It's giving very, you know your worth now, so you don't have to partake in anything that lowers your worth, anything that shows that you care too much. Wow, this is like super cute, super beautiful. I really love this energy. You're comfortable being alone. You're comfortable in your own energy. You've proven time and time that you don't need people. You don't need to have people pretend like they're going to be there, or like you don't have to follow a crowd anymore. You are the crowd. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I really love this energy. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 2? What do people secretly want to say to my pile 2? Again, they've seen you leave something. They've seen you change. They've seen you leave that abruptive, toxic lifestyle. Maybe even to the point, maybe you guys were doing like illegal things. This is for some, not all. And you've like left that all behind. Maybe you used to date like the same type of people. Maybe people that are not on the right path. People that don't do well for themselves, or even surround yourself with a social group of women or men that didn't really represent you. Maybe even embarrassed you a little bit to be associated with those type of people. And I'm not saying those type of people like that. Like, I'm just saying like not your kind of people, right? Pile number 2. Or like just people that you outgrown, because maybe you were once like them, you right? But people secretly want to say that you've changed, and it's for the better. It's for the better. It's like being the boss of your own life, putting respect on your name, being everything you need for your children or for your family or for yourself. And basically, people secretly want to say that you have a lot of self-confidence and a lot of growth, and like you're very strong, okay, for the way that you show up for yourself, okay? Because I feel like with the lifestyle that maybe you used to have, or the people that you used to surround yourself with, it's not really easy to leave that behind. It's not very easy to leave a reputation behind like yours, which I don't know which one it was, but Pal 2 is like people that are maybe still in that environment are like dying to be like you now. And they see you as an inspiration, and maybe they think, wow, that person is so strong. Like they really do not care what people think about them, because they just up and left. They just upped and changed their life. They up and just stopped caring. They just completely stopped caring what people had to say about them, what people thought about them, or anything about people. It's like you moved past the grimy people in your life, or the people that were setting you back. And maybe it has changed your life. Leaving that ish behind has literally changed your life. So yeah, so that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3, let's find out, what do people secretly want to say? Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 3? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 3? Someone wants to secretly say to watch it at work. Oh my God, Eight of Pentacles. To watch it at work. Somebody is telling your business. Don't talk about your kids to anyone, or your personal business, or what you're going through with your baby father, baby mother. Do not. Keep that mouth zipped. One of the things that you have to learn, that you might meet great people at work, but sometimes not everybody really is who they claim to be. All right, pile 3. So be very careful what you're saying to someone at work or to a group of people. Basically, don't feel guilty for keeping to yourself at this new job or this new place or around some people here. Okay? People secretly want to say that you're such a great mom, or that you're such a great dad. Like, you're just a great parent, okay? And people secretly want to say that your kids have so many good manners. Oh my God. Good job. Okay? People also secretly want to say that they love how charismatic you are. People secretly want to say that you make their day with your jokes or with the way you are and how you make people feel. You're just like an extreme mood booster for people. That's what people secretly want to say, that they love being around you. They love how kind and jolly you are. Okay, so please don't ever change, pal 3. No matter how mean and messed up people might be, don't change who you are. Okay, of course we're gonna have our rotten apples. All right. People secretly want to say that they love how you wear a lot of jewelry or a lot of bracelets or like a lot of earrings or something like that. Someone here really likes and appreciates your aesthetic. People secretly want to say that you are their go-to person. Okay, you are their go-to person for forever, right? And maybe it's not the same for you. Maybe you feel like you can't go to people like they go to you. Aww. Let's see, pile number 3. Let's see. What do people secretly wish they can say to you? What do people secretly want to say to you? What do people secretly want to say to my pile number 3? People secretly want to say that you're always right. Like, maybe you always say the right things at the right time, or maybe you have this art of knowing, maybe like a psychic intuition type of thing that you have going on. Like, somehow you're always right about places, things, or people. Like, somehow you always get to the point. Like, you always know what to do, what to wear, what to say, how to act. Like, you can read the room, and people really appreciate that about you. All right, it's like you're not very hostile, and you don't give like that fast arrogance or that fast type of energy where you just jump to conclusions. I feel like you always let things unfold, and people really appreciate that. You don't hold people accountable for their mistakes. You kind of forgive them, and people really appreciate that. We have here the 9 of Cups. People secretly want to say that you're so lucky for all of the abundance you have, or you're so lucky for what you do have in life, whether it's a great family, a great husband, a great wife, a great career. People secretly want to say that you're so lucky, like you have everything that someone might wish they had. People secretly want to tell you that you're constantly on their mind. And I'm getting like people from the past here secretly, they secretly want to say that, some people want to say that they regret losing you, or some people like really, really miss you. You have people from the past that really, really miss you. And you're probably like, Jillian, well, let them miss me, right? Because they didn't appreciate me when they had me. Okay? As you should, right? Don't let people play with you. People secretly want to say that you have a really good taste in music or fashion or like aesthetics when it comes to the home decor. People secretly want to say that you're super fun, like you're super fun to be around. You're the person that people would go out for drinks, mount climbing, and go paint at the end of the night. You know what I mean? Like, you are the best person to have around. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pal number 3? What do people secretly want to say to my pal 3? People secretly want to say that you have a really nice balance of how you show up for yourself and then you show up for others. It's like people, let me tell you something. When you're like a people pleaser and like you're always on call for others, people can sense that. People can see that. But when you're someone that you can show up for others, but you're going to put yourself first at times, people respect that. And that's what people secretly want to say, that they see how you can be the best of both worlds. You can really, really take time out for yourself and do things for yourself selfishly, right? But also be there for others, okay? We have her death next to the rebirth. Someone here secretly wants to say that you always get like these opportunities. Like somehow you always get like these new opportunities, or these opportunities in friends and people and connection and things and material assets. Like opportunity queen here, or king. All right. Someone secretly want to say that you have really nice feet. Oh my god, like your toes are like really nice. Well, pile number 3, start selling pictures. Not playing. People secretly want to say that you have a lot of friends, or you have like a really big circle of people that love and support you. But maybe you're like, not really. They're acquaintances. Oh my gosh, sounds like me a little bit. Let's see here. What do people secretly want to say to my pal number 3? People secretly want to say that your in-law family don't deserve your kindness. I don't know if someone here is pregnant. If someone here is pregnant and maybe you feel like, or not even pregnant, like maybe you've like changed or like focused on more boundaries, and now like these people, or maybe your own family side, want to be more involved, they want to be in your space, and someone secretly wants to say not to do that because they don't deserve to be in the good part of your life. They don't deserve to be on the good moments, something like that. It's like a group of people or like family that have caused you a lot of distress. Like you should continue to have boundaries with them, because now that maybe you have this new project, this new house, this new place, this new baby on the way, they don't really deserve to be fully in this chapter, because they didn't really fully be there for you. They didn't fully respect you. They weren't fully honest with you. It's like maybe, these people didn't really treat you good until maybe you got married or maybe you started having kids. And it's like not fair to you. You know what I mean? Let's see here. What do people wish they can secretly say to my pal 3. What do people wish they can secretly say? People wish they could secretly say that somebody's holding a grudge against you. Maybe it's like a family member, or like a group of families. Like they're still holding a grudge against you, and it's like, no matter what you really do for them, you're gonna still stay in this 10 of Swords energy. So just tread lightly. Don't think that somebody in your past has changed. That's what someone wants to secretly tell you, because they're just in it for like a benefit. They're just in it for a result. They're just in it for a moment. You know what I mean? And I also feel like for the other half, like, a group of these people feel guilty now. They feel guilty for the way that they've treated you with the Queen of Swords, because now you're the Empress, and now it's kind of like you're reversing the coin on them and making them feel worthless, or the way that they made you feel out of place, almost like left out, or almost like not important or relevant. So it's like you're flipping the coin on someone, and you're such a great person that you don't intentionally do this. It's just more like your boundaries make it seem that way. In a way, like, it makes this seem like you don't really want to be involved, but it's more like you're just protecting your peace. Okay, so to continue to protect your peace, that's what somebody wished, or secretly wish they can tell you, or secretly want to tell you, to just protect your peace, because no matter what you do, it will never be really enough for these kind of people. Or maybe that you have these kind of people feeling the way that they made you feel, or you have them thinking about the way they made you feel. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.